morning. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm David Steele. Here's me face, to quote Aussie Man. And here's my truck. We are using a Mack Superliner today. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Let's start the engine and have a listen to this beauty. That is a Zeemods Detroit Diesel 8V-92. Two-stroke wonder. Maybe not two-stroke wonder. It's a 12-litre V8. I'm going to go ahead and just adjust my volume preferences slightly, because if I don't, the mix won't be great. You may not hear me, and maybe you won't care, but I'm going to assume that you do. There we go. And let's get some lights on. Put the truck in gear, and I got to make a move because we've got 41,000 pounds of crude oil to deliver today, and we're going to Ardmore. We're in Waco, I believe. That's it. Close. Waco? Let's just check. Yes, it's Waco, or between Waco and Huntsville. And the route today takes us north through Fort Worth. I know this road from personal experience. It's a delight to drive on a Friday morning during rush hour. Off to Ardmore. Yeah, just inside the border, basically. So yeah, let's go. I don't think it's an urgent delivery. Check that well. Can't even tell. Well, it's 5 hours to drive, and it'll take me. I've got 10 hours to do it in, so not a difficult trip. Show me that, please. Yeah, 10 hours left in the clock to deliver the crude oil. It's only going to take me 5 hours, and I damaged something already. That's not a good start. It's not even going to hit the cattle grid there. Might be a long day. Let's go ahead and that. I don't think it's an urgent delivery. We've got a 4-hour window. This is arguably a beta test of the Detroit Diesel, the two-stroke V8, 12-litre V8. It's a 355 variant, this one, so it's 355, is that right? Yeah, 355 and 1154 pounds of torque. So it is not a powerful engine by the slightest, certainly not compared to a lot of modern stuff. It's not got that much torque, it needs lots of revs. As this is a test, I'm using an Eaton Fuller 13 speed, but I'm using it in automated mode. Most of the time I'm going to shift, do some shifting for myself. This is an engine that needs revs. And it's a 1981 variant of the engine, Detroit Diesel. They say that you really want to gear it so that at your highest typical cruising speed, you're doing between 1600 and 1800 RPM. This thing is geared to be doing roughly 1700 revs at 65. It's a 4.33 final drive, so it's going to be a little buzzy at speed, but we're really good with that. Now, will I end up going quicker than 65? Potentially. Probably not that often, because it's not that powerful. The higher powered DD8V-92s, they run up to 480 horsepower, it might be 485. And that's not that much torque, it's like in the 1300s, but that's a lot of power. And power is what lets you move at speed. Let's go ahead and check button the box here. Okay. Looking good so far. Just after 5 in the morning now. So daylight is going to be a bonus. The weather today, the forecast today is looking reasonable. I've set the game to give me, I think it's a 1/3 chance of rain. It's reasonable looking blue sky, mostly. Sort of. Maybe. Just drive off the road there and look around. Oh, look at the pretty clouds crash. Not a good start.
Turn left.
do not have a Jake brake or an engine brake today. So that's going to make life a little interesting with a fairly heavy cargo. Engine's capable of pulling it, but I've got to rev it quite a bit. And I've got to see around this truck actually. Can I see right there? I guess I should stop because there's a stop sign. Can't see a dang thing left. Let's move engine forward just a little bit more. Still looking good from the left. Oh wow. Alright. I think we can go for it. It's kind of a bit scary doing maneuvers like that, I think. Especially when we do not have that much go to get up to speed. So I'm now at full power right now. Okay. I'm doing 20 already. That'll be a long day. Right, well, it reckons that the limit is 75, so we're cruise to 65 right now. May push it a little faster because we're already out of traffic. So let's see how well this thing shares. 1900 to 400 revs. Doesn't seem terrible. It might be shifting. Just give me the gear I might not necessarily do it if I'm doing it myself. But it sounds nice. And it's shiny. And I'm all over the road again. Let's just check my horns. Yep, they work. I've got the Mack Superliner stock horns. And I enjoy how it sounds. So that's up to 50. Get it really low. Oh, feels a little low. Should be okay. It's a pretty big tank. It's only about a half a tank, so I think it'll be okay. Wow, we're still not shifting up to really high. 700 revs. Okay, that's 60 and 1600 revs. We'll just lift off completely, coming up to a junction. I would use my engine brake, but I can't, so let's force a downshift and use a bit of surface brake here. Tell the world where we're going. We're going left, and we're turn right,
and then turn left.
It's been a long week.
Turn left.
Good, so I'm not driving this very responsibly. In fact, most definitely not, because this pulled out right from the car. Sorry. Oops. I guess I'll get back on the cruise control. It's probably going to go around me now. Yeah, so that is not how you drive a tank. Let's drop the cruise to 55. Force it to shift up the gears. I'm pretty sure I can tune this quite a bit to not rev it quite so much. Sorry, sunshine. Set my cruise at 45. Let's try and force an upshift. Certainly sounds good. It's beginning not sounding good. Sounding good. I'm getting a little thirsty. Now here's something that I noticed fairly early on in the game. I do not have a reflection. I'm in a vampire truck. Will you look at that? I can see vehicles around me. Sometimes I think that's the Peterbilt, I guess, next to me, but I do not have a reflection myself. And behind me, there is another Peterbilt, it looks like. So just check that. I guess is that camera? Get back on power. Something sorry, Mack purists. Don't pinch me. Right, well, I'm going to try and switch to an external view so we can get to hear this wonderful Zeemods sound. Slow down already. Can get those windows down to the sound of it. I think with the sound roundabout. Oh. Where's he got his hazards on? Somebody crashed in front of him. Oh, he's in the wrong lane. Yeah, me too. Straight over the roundabout and then immediately turn right. So I really want to use the right lane, but I'm not going to. Now we'll use the right lane. So I guess this is my turn. Not yet.
Turn right.
It's my turn. Valley Mills Drive to the head. So is this the frontage road? I think so. Sure. To get on the 35, Interstate 35, so Highway 35, and we're heading north. We're going to be heading north. The limit varies from sort of 60 to 65 to 70, maybe even stretch to 75. Because we can do 75. I don't think we're going to be able to get up there with a whole day long gentle uphill gradient, but we'll certainly try. Say 355 horsepower is not that big a deal, it's not that powerful, and 1150 foot-pounds of torque is not what. The lowest stock game is a Volvo with 1250, which actually is about the same amount of power. The wheels we're using today are Trilex, some Trilex style rims. I went with the same colour that matches the bodywork for some of it, but not the interior. I like that look. It's kind of not over the top, in my opinion. It's not yellow, but hey, kind of everything, right? That colour is exactly a match for it. Whoa, copper. Sorry, police officer. Stay where you are. Left. Cruise control. Push the cruise up to 65. There we go. The limit's up to 75 here, so the time cruise up again to 75. But like I say, I don't think we're going to get to that speed. We're aimed. It's going to take a long time to get there. Well, that's taking another bit more time. Strigging out 8 low. Is it 8 low? Yeah, it is. Just keep me in this gear for quite a speed. I'm going to force it to shift up. It's performing fine. The torque for this engine is produced at 1300 revs. So we're still a bit above that. It's still pulling. That's 1800 revs, and was that 67, is that 68, 68? Is it going to be 69? Okay. And they're going to go much quicker than 69. To 69. That's good, because I wasn't sure if I programmed in the software and got this the engine speed, because this is software. speed. Get my 35. There we go. Actually reached 75. It sounds it though, right? Quick drive by. Yeah, not a good car. Okay, it's a bit better. So it sounds busy, that's for sure. Is this rain coming into the mayhem? I keep the lights on in the Mack on my Superliner quite a lot. Here's the reason why. When you turn them off, the instruments will keep going down, they're difficult to see. So turn the cruise down to 70, because the speed limit's changed. And so even having the lights on stage 1, don't really see instruments too well. So there we go, that's the headlights on, and we can actually see the speedometer on the tachometer. So I guess the lights on for safety. To 65, so turn down the
How many times
cruise.
do I have to tell him to slow down?
Yep. Just one more time, Doug. Doug's complaining that I'm speeding recently. He's not wrong though, he's definitely speeding down to 60. Well, that's 75 down to 60 in 5 minutes. So 30 grams at 60. It should be comfortable like this. It should tackle that reasonable hill, maybe. That's Fort Worth. And an airliner over the sky, which this part of the world is very very commonplace. I do not live a million miles from this road, this part of the road of the world. Yet again, takes not a million miles from here, I suppose. Not really a mistake. I'm not a million miles from you. Yeah, okay. Now, the Superliner has a few more instruments compared to the Mack, one of which is the power button, so I can zoom in on
Keep left.
so do that. That's that instrument right in the center there. That shows that my exhaust temperature is roughly 900 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what, 500 degrees Celsius. So that's hot, but the general recommended maximum is somewhere, I believe, around 1100. If you know different, please let me know in the comments below. I've probably forgotten what that temperature should be. This gauge goes up to 1300 degrees Fahrenheit. I have not seen it that high. No, not been trying. But I don't think SCS modes are accurate. Because as I understand, if you're working an engine hard at lower engine speeds, you increase your exhaust temperature because the hot gases have got more time to linger in the exhaust manifold than in the engine. If you're running at higher engine speeds, so your gas temperature will go down longer. Some cat engines had a reputation for they deliver enough torque at 1200 grams and 1300 grams that they can climb hills just great. The EGT, the exhaust gas temperature, goes up such that it becomes dangerous. So the drivers needed to shift down 1 or 2 gears. Now cat engines are older, they've not made them for heavy duty trucks for about a decade now. These new ones. And modern engines take care of this for you. At least that's the idea. Much left. Whoa, look at that body roll. Now this is a 4 or 5 compartment truck, I think. Trailer even. So it's 5. And I'll be sloshing the fuel around in there, so they're bad. It's not what we want to do. Right, well, let's go back up to 75. I'm going to hit cruise back up to 65, I think. Let's go 65. Because I can comfortably reach that speed. Can't go much quicker. Still my flat. Low and metallic red wheels, funky red wheels, but yeah, works for me. I've changed the sensitivity on my controller because I'm all over the road. Just gotten too used to the long-wheelbase trucks that are not so just jumping around at latest controlling. And that's really not how you want to drive these trucks. If you probably want to be doing 55. And so maybe I should do that. I'm going to just back off the cruise. I'm not reaching 75 very easily. So I've set it for 70. The next up upgrading, I'll knock it down to 65, I think, possibly even lower. So leave me a comment below if you want me to try a tanker trip, sticking to, in this case, Texas tanker driving rules, regulations. Should it be 55? Stop at every crossing. Those are the two that I know. Rain in version 1.49 of the game it's a lot smoother gameplay wise compared to the older versions, and it's enjoyable. There are a bunch of mods if you want to enhance the rain effects. I haven't yet because I'm trying to avoid running too many mods in my game, and the main reason for that is SCS report that they're working on a new version of the game engine for version 1.5. I would be willing to bet the graphical changes will break in this new version of the game engine. Now, I would hope that engines and definitions and sounds won't break, but I can't assume that. So, but I'm minimizing my my mods as much as I can because I don't want to come too used to something and then it breaks and the game just doesn't feel right without it. So I've been weaning myself off various mods. Okay. Looks like a Honda from the left. Oh, it might not be a Honda. Where are you going, sunshine? You waiting for me? Come on. If I inch forward, he will never move, so come on. Dude, really? What are you doing? It goes against my better judgment to do this, but I'm going to because I don't know what these guys are going to do. Nothing will go wrong if I slosh around fuel taking this corner way too fast for me. But then it's good to work this this V8 hard. It's going to be in the right-hand lanes. Go straight. I always imagine crude oil to be kind of thick and viscous, but I may be wrong. It's still a fluid or a liquid, and it's still going to slosh around if you corner too hard or too roughly. There's another question for you. Do tanker drivers prefer Allison automatics? Prefer is a steep word. Do they use Allison automatics because it's smoother for the cargo? And if that's the case, do I want to use the Allison 4000 RDS from the back make it even less Mackish. Alright, so I gotta... Why is the drop off right in the middle of these two? They opened the gate for me, but that was nice of them.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, yes it is. Okay, let's put it here. I'm going to go ahead and do the difficult parking because I'm a glutton for punishment. And that might have been a mistake because this is a long trailer for a fairly tight spot. I think I'm facing the wrong way. I don't think I've got the space to maneuver there. I'm immediately regretting this. Well, it might be alright. Maybe, yeah, this is way long of a trailer. So I can do this with the trailer wheels. I can lift them. Like so. That might help. And then if I can get underneath the trailer, by underneath, if I can point it towards the spot by very much right hand down to about that, just swinging it around, so let's try the overhead view. That makes life a little easier. Let's start to left hand down, well, maybe not quite so much. Right, a bit more left hand down, straighten it up. I might just do this, cheating using this external view. Alright, I'm getting too close to that blue Peterbilt. Let's move it forward a little bit. I might have just messed this up completely. Okay. Let me give some left hand down, straighten things up. There we go. Bit of space to clear the Peterbilt, then some right hand down. Yeah. Okay, then straighten it up. The reason why I left two of the wheels on the trailer is it just helps to make the turning a little easier. I may have done this. Did not expect that. Thought I would mess it up. Probably mess it up. Now what we may be doing is putting too much weight through the two axles at the back there. But I'm probably not going to get a ticket in the yard. That said, now it's straightened up, you drop those two axles down again. I think I've done this. I did not expect to manage that, but I guess it's all about perspective, and that's a good life lesson as well. When you think things are really bad, check a different perspective. Beautiful. Almost like a... Okay. Nothing like a professional, but I'm in the spot. Get a little closer to the back, maybe. We'll try. We'll inch it back. Very, very gently. Gently, David, gently. Okay, I mean, that's pretty much in the box. That'll do for me. And besides, you're going to use a hose pipe to hoses to get open. Right, well, I'm actually surprised at how easy that was to do. I had to choose my words, how easy that was to do using the top-down view, but maybe I shouldn't be. Right, let's see how well we did. So, only 281 miles. Alright, 68.7 gallons. Yeah, it's a little thirsty. Well, yeah, let's not talk about fuel consumption for this trip because, wow, 4.1. Anyway, that brings me to the end of today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. For more videos, and I might even tell you a little bit about my obsession with fuel consumption in these trucks, you can follow me for more. But mostly thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.